pleased that so many of you could join us today. Of course, not everyone who wanted to be here, who could be here, is here today. So I'd like for you to help me welcome some of the other folks who are watching. But we are live streaming this event, so if you could all turn to the camera and just wave to the folks who might be watching on our live stream, that would be great. You'll be able to watch this later on YouTube as well. Also, we have here at the Isle County Museum our ham cam. And so we do know that we have some folks who are watching with us today on our ham cam. So if you all could turn to our Earth Cam, ham cam, and just give it a wave. So, hello. I do know we have some folks who are tuning in from England. Hello, Helen. Hello, Rosemary. But of course, you know, lots of folks are here today, and we're just so pleased again that you are here. Of course, that Earth Cam is awesome because you can tune in to it 24/7 and see what our hams are up to. You can also tune in and see who's visiting the museum anytime. So, without further ado, Isle of Wight County history predates colonial contact, and when the colonial contact did occur, pigs were a big part of the story. They sailed on ships with explorers before 1607, and as Isle of Wight County has grown, and as our town has been, of course, established since 1752, all the farmers and the curers and the packers and the marketers and the companies involved in ham production have helped put Smithfield on the map, and of course makes us the ham capital of the world today. Here at the museum, we interpret all of the county's history, but the promotion of our star artifact, the world's oldest ham, is what brings a lot of folks to the museum. Here, we actually refer to him as a he, and he is a great marketing tool. P.D. Gwaltney Jr. used him as a marketing tool as well, and that really works for the promotion of his ham business, and it works for the promotion of our museum, tourism, and our town. Many guests are coming here. They're very interested in roadside attractions, so they come to see the ham. They come and, of course, wave at the ham cam, just like you all did, and they take a lot of ham selfies, which I know you guys will be doing today. We actually get Christmas cards for him as well, so really fun stuff. But the world's oldest ham finds himself on sites like Atlas Obscura and Roadside America. And actually this past year, we have an annual birthday party for that ham. This past year, there were ham groupies that came in. They had made their own t-shirts, their own jewelry, and they were very excited about the big day. So the ham's on Twitter. He's been tweeting all week about his new roommates. A little nervous, not really sure what the young whippersnapper is going to be like in the ham case over there, his new ham habitat. But all the hams are excited. So we don't normally host events for donations like this, but today's gift of the last Genuine Smithfield Ham from Smithfield Foods is very worthy of special recognition. Of course, a lot of cultures have a lot of tradition, a lot of time-honored traditions for new homeowners representing important things in life. So we have some of those things here today, and there are a couple folks who brought in some gifts for the ham as well. We are very appreciative of these gifts because they historically help ensure a really smooth transition into a new space. So we've got some bread. Bread, of course, signifies that those in a home will never go hungry. Salt signifies that life will always have flavor. And coins signify that a new home will always have good fortune. So we place some of those items in a salting pan for the last ham in hopes that he is going to enjoy his permanent new home with his new friends. The world's oldest ham, the world's largest ham, and the 1930s branded ham. We threw in a few pineapples because, you know, symbol of hospitality, and because ham and pineapple are a perfect combination. Except for pizza. I'm not going there, right? But with these gifts and with all of you here today, and in the spirit of fun and joy, it is certain that our newest artifact is going to enjoy the museum in perpetuity. And it is certain that the accessioning of this historic organic artifact into our collection will be an added bonus for our visitors who are both here in person and watching on our campaign. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to the Mayor of Smithfield, Steve Bowman. He's got a few remarks he'd like to make. Steve, thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Pleasure to have you here today on this very, very special event. Before I get into the remarks, I'd like to welcome some special guests we have here today. I'm joined here today with Vice Mayor Valerie Butler, Councilman Jim Collins and his bride. Also have Chief of Police and Town Manager, and the reason the police are here, that ham is actually under guard at the present time, so don't anybody think about doing anything because the way it smells, I'm kind of tempted to touch it, but anyway. But have Jessica Macalino, our new president of Riverside Hospital Smithfield, who provided a tour of the construction site yesterday. I'm pleased to say things are going very, very well there. So Jessica, thank you there. And many, many other friends that I recognize in the crowd. And thank you so very much for coming. I'm pleased to be here today to participate in this illustrious event. This ham history goes back a long time. There are many individuals and companies who helped tell the story of the industry here in Smithfield, beginning officially with Mallory Todd and including the names like Joyner, Luter, Chapman, Garner, Spratley, Gwaltney, and Gray. With the rapid growth of Smithfield, of the meat industry in the early 1900s, there began to appear on the market other meats branded as Smithfield, which were nothing more than poor imitations. Every conceivable device was used by imitators to induce the public to believe that the product they were buying was the true product, was the real deal, the real thing. In order to prevent this unfair and misleading practice, and in the same time to protect the legitimate packers and general public, the Virginia General Assembly at its regular session in 1926, and at the assistance of the Virginia Department of Agriculture, passed an act defining genuine Smithfield meats. The name Smithfield today still garners worldwide recognition, as it should, due in part to this act. Smithfield meats have been, and still are, shipped abroad to grace the tables of royalty, dignitaries, nobility, and the influential. The tradition of these fine products and feeding and fueling of families here and across the globe pays homage to our wonderful town. I'd be remiss if I didn't at this point continue to accentuate the wonderful working relationship the town of Smithfield has with its flagship corporate, senior corporate citizen that we have here. Smithfield Foods has been a part of Smithfield for many, many years. And the philanthropic actions and just the working relationship that we've had through the years means so very much to the town of Smithfield. And I can assure you that we will continue to do whatever we can at our avail to ensure that this relationship maintains and remains intact. Thank you to Smithfield Foods for providing this enduring symbol of our town's ham history to the Isle of Wight County Museum. Your gift is for us, for all of our visitors, for our citizens, and for your mark in history. So at this time, without further ado, I'd like to introduce our true guest of honor who's here today. It's Mr. Jim Monroe. He's the Vice President of Corporate Affairs for Smithfield Foods, and I believe he has some remarks as well as a presentation. Jim?
Thanks to all of you for being here. Really appreciate it. And this is really an honor for me. I am so proud to represent Smithfield Foods in donating the last genuine Smithfield ham produced by our company to a museum that does such an amazing job of honoring the tradition of ham and other agricultural products from this region. The genuine Smithfield ham is a cherished and foundational element of our company and for this town and the history of this town. And for more than 2 centuries, cured country hams of this style have been produced here in Smithfield, Virginia, and played a vital role in the development of this town and this region. Of course, as mandated by Virginia state law and enacted in 1926, only hams cured by a very specific salt-cured method and aged for at least 6 months within the town limits of Smithfield may be called a genuine Smithfield ham. The genuine Smithfield ham was popular for decades, and it's played a memorable role in many family traditions for a long time. And you could argue that the genuine Smithfield ham is what put this town on the map as the ham capital of the world. But over time, consumer tastes and preferences change. We're going to change with them. Hams remain a vital part of the Smithfield Foods business and an important part of our heritage. And while demand for genuine Smithfield hams has waned in recent years, we produce tens of millions of hams every year, including many spiral cut hams that are today's holiday ham of choice. So with changing preferences, our company will no longer make genuine Smithfield hams, but we are grateful for the opportunity to donate the last genuine Smithfield ham to be displayed in perpetuity as a symbol of our shared heritage. Thank you very much.
And now I present the gentleman of the college. To care for the long-term health of everything in our collection and for the safety of our collection. So the exhibit case over here will house the last Genuine Smithfield Ham and is carefully designed, as silly as it may sound and as odd as it may sound, it is designed for ham display. So the floating base actually vents down into an undercase storage that has desiccant inside of it and helps maintain the relative humidity inside the case and also kind of encapsulate it into its own environment there. We have made some adjustments to the case, and you'll notice that there is a new spot in there designed for our last Genuine Smithfield ham, so we are ready to add that into our collection. When each object is added to the museum's collection, it does get a unique number, and the last ham's number is 2024.1.01,
which identifies that it is the first item that we set aside in the session number 4 this year. I have prepared a deed of gift for the event and would like to go ahead and sign this now, and a copy will be provided to Smithfield Foods after the event today for your records. All right. Maybe a little fancy, and, let people see it. It is my honor to officially accept the last Genuine Smithfield Ham, which is already on display right over here for those of you who haven't gotten a look at it quite yet, into the museum's collection on behalf of the Isle of Wight County Museum. We thank you for this gift and promise to protect, conserve, and interpret this artifact and its history for many generations to come. Thank you again for saving the last ham for me.
Again, thank you so much to Smithfield Foods for making this happen today. It's been very exciting for us. And thank you so much to all of you for attending here for our big event today. We're just so pleased that you all would make the trip out to see our ham. I know you are definitely going to want some ham selfies. We do have a small reception over in our sprig wing and hope that you will take some time to enjoy some refreshments. And I think our new tagline here at the Isle of Wight County Museum is now going to be Isle of Wight County Museum, now with 33% more ham. So thank you all so much. Come enjoy the ham and be sure to thank Smithfield Foods.